before we go any further, I want to thank you for watching my videos. Please remember to invite as many others to like this channel as possible. If you've not subscribed, please, it's very simple. Tap that subscribe button and tap the bell to receive a notification whenever a new video is made available. And you can also share with your friends, and we make this work very easy for us. Today we are going to talk mathematics, a very important aspect of mathematics called business math. I consider it one of the easiest areas that a student can do to obtain all the marks there. It's very common in section B, remember, so it implies that when you do it right, you're having your 12 marks. Think about it, guys. You have your 12 marks if you know this business mathematics. The most questions there, we know we have profit and loss, the currency exchange, hire purchase, and then taxation. Today I want to focus on a number of taxation. Taxation is a very easy number for any student to get all the marks. So I identified one of the tricks that some examiners use when setting that number, and we are going to investigate it together. So this is our question. I think you can see it there on your screen. It is, in a certain organization, the following allowances are non-taxed for any employee. The transport is there, housing is there, water and electricity is there, and then medical care. That's very normal to us, I guess. Then his remaining income is subjected to a tax structure as shown. You can even see from here. This is our tax structure. Now, listen to this. Given that an employee paid shillings 113,750. So we are now starting with the income tax. We are not going to find the income tax, but now we are given the income tax. Hey, that is the trick in that question. We are this time around starting with the income tax, not finding the income tax. And if you see, they are now asking for the total monthly allowances. Very easy for us. Now they're asking for the taxable income. Remember, in our normal questions, they give us the gross income and then the allowances, and we use that to get the taxable income, and we use the tax structure to obtain the income tax, and maybe finally get the income tax. Sorry, the net income. But now this is a bit different. We have the income tax. We don't have the taxable income. I always have a principle. It is in Luganda. It says, kozesa chomanyi okufuna chotomanyi. If you find a question, it looks tricky to you, but you know the principle of doing that number. It remains the same. As you do the number along the way, like you're going to see, all the thing will become so real to you. So we'll start with that number. First things first, they are saying that we get the total monthly allowances. That one will be very simple. I think we know how to. So we shall come and say that our solution on this number, we have the allowances. We have the transport. The transport we are having is actually shillings 35,000. It is monthly. We have housing. Housing is at shillings 80,000. And then we have water and electricity. Water it's at shillings 25,000. And finally we have the medical care. And if you look at medical care, they are saying that it is 24,000, but it is not per month. This time around it is per annum. So how we shall get that value as it is 24,000, and then we shall have to divide it by 12, the number of months in a year. And our answer, I think, will be now shillings 2,000. So the total allowances now, the total allowances, it will simply be a summation of this, and that. So if we add, I think we are getting shillings 142,000. Now, these are our total allowances. Remember, I told you a principle. This principle is in Luganda. I don't even want to translate it. It is kozesa kyomanyi okufuna kyotomanyi. Now, what we know about this question is that after calculating the allowances, I now go ahead and calculate the income tax. Boys and girls, it is not changing. The value of the taxable income is not given. Remember, it is only the taxable income that is subjected to the tax. By this time around, we don't have the taxable income. So, if you've been doing mathematics from baby class, you know that Mr. X and Mr. Y, we are always with them. So, therefore, we shall let the taxable income be, let it be X. X is our taxable income. Now we go to our tax structure and try to obtain the income tax on the respective amounts given. We know that now the first shillings 150,000, the tax rate, the income tax is 10 over 100 times 150,000, and we get shillings 15,000. Then next, shillings, we subtract this and that, we get, I think, 200,000. Our income tax rate is 15 over 100 times, what are we getting there? It is 200,000, and our answer there is 30,000. Don't forget the shillings there. Then we have the next shillings. If we subtract, what do we get there? 250,000, is it? Yes. 250,000. The tax rate is at 20% times the 250 bobs there. The bobs means 1,000, and so it is 50,000. Remember, there is something that we know. Our principle is not changing. Now they're saying that above 600,000. Now remember, this amount has been subtracted from the taxable income, which is X. This means that our remaining taxable income is the one that is going to be subjected to this 25% rate. I want you to quote me well there. All of this 150,000, the 200,000, and the 250,000, they have been deducted from the taxable income, which is X. It means that any amount remaining on X is the one that is going to be subjected to this rate of 25%. So that's why we shall come and say that remaining, it will be now x minus, this is 250 plus 200, that is 450 plus 150, that is 600. So x minus 600,000 shillings is subjected to 25%. It is now x minus 600,000. This is where the trick is. You get this, the question is done. The answer there will be 0.25 x minus 0.25 times 600, you get something like 150,000. So shillings 150,000 there. This is now our income tax. This is our income tax. But remember that we are given the figure for the total income tax. The figure for total income tax is being given. Be very vigilant. We are not changing anything. Our principle is remaining the same. I'm just following the same procedure that you know when you're doing such a number. But I've only identified that trick and I'm helping you guys go through it. So, this is the first income tax. This is the first, this is the second, this is the third, this is the fourth. If I add these income taxes, I should get to the value that I was given in the question, which is 113,750. Therefore, I'll come and conclude that the 15,000 plus the 30,000 plus the 50,000, then plus this one, which is 0.25x minus 150,000. When I sum that, I should be getting the 113,750. So, even if I don't waste more energy and minutes here, we can get x, all of us here. So, this is 15 plus 30 plus 50. When you do that, you will get 0.25x minus, I think it is 55,000. I get 113,750. If I do this number, I'll get my x as 675,000. Boys and girls, we now have the taxable income. Therefore, come and say that. Therefore, taxable income equals shillings 675,000. Simple as that. Your marks have now come back by only identifying that I'm not going to change the procedure. If I don't have the taxable income, let it be X. And I just follow that. So this is what I'm having here. This is my taxable income. Then the remaining parts, let me see, gross income and then the net income, usual suspects. So remaining on number 3, gross income, will simply be our taxable income. Is it minus this time around? No, it is it plus the allowances. Remember, I'm now doing things backwards. So I'm now having my 675,000 plus the 142,000. What am I having there? I'm having shillings 817,000 as my gross income. Fast forward, net income. You know that it is always that gross income minus the income tax. So what shall we have? We shall have the 817,000 minus the 113750. The answer shall get is 703,250. Trust me, all the 12 marks have been covered. Taxation, if it comes in an examination, that is actually paper 2 of your mathematics UCE. Please, this trick you now know how to go about it. I'll see you guys in the next tutorial. Thank you so much for watching.